Here's one of the more useful things I've come across recently. If you go to Edit, go down to Plugins, you can enable something called Texture Graph. And this allows you to make your own textures inside of Unreal Engine. It is super cool, super useful. Just tick this and then restart the editor. And then in the content browser, you can just right click and then go to Texture, and you can make your texture graph. I'm going to call this Noise. And then I can just double click on it. And in here, I can, from the adjustments, add different nodes. I'm just going to add the noise over here, plug it into the output. And I can now basically create this noise texture within the editor super easily. So just click export now, and I export this out to the same folder this is within. And I now have this texture. So instead of having to go to Photoshop or downloading textures and so on, you can actually make them inside of the editor. And this is very extensible. You can do a lot of different things. I can just expand this and I get access to a bunch of different options for this particular node. I can also see these settings in the details panel over here. And for one, I can just go up here and drag a scalar value into here, and I can update the seed now from this scalar value. So if I right click on the texture graph, I can make an instance of this where I get access to this scalar value, and I can tweak this. And when I tweak this, I also now are able to export this particular version that I just tweaked. And you can change the outputs, the file names, and everything from within here. You can also go ahead and add other cool things, like you can add an existing material, for instance, right in here. So if you have a material, you can just add it over here. I'm just going to pick something here, and you can see that we get access to the different outputs, like the normal, roughness, specular, and you get also access to the inputs for the different variables that you've added to the material. And simply just go through this list and have a look at all of the cool things you can do and change. And you can also actually generate this in real time. So it's very powerful. And I'm definitely going to be using this for some procedural work in some of my upcoming projects. I hope you enjoyed this video. I make new videos every single day, so please make sure to like it, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with another one.